வாயிலே 32 பல்லு முடிச்சா போயிடலாம் அப்படி. அதனால கொஞ்சம் டைம் எடுக்காமல் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக போயிடுங்க. இதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து ஒன்ஸ் ட்வைஸ்லாம் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக போயிடுற மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஸோ முடிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணிவிடுங்க. எல்லாருமே போகணும் இல்லையா, அதுக்காண்டி தான். தாரிக் ப்ரோ ரெடியா? வி ஆர் ஆன் லைவ். ஓகே, கொஞ்சம் வால்யூம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. ஓகே, the player number 202 202, the player name is Subhash. The player name Subhash 202 202. Yes, the player name is Subhash, 28 years of age. Yes, opening with PRK groups. Anyone wants to join? Going once? Yes. Rising stars 600, 700, 800, 900. PRK groups 900 as of now. Any idea? 1000? 1000 as of now? Right? 1100? 1100? 1200? Yes. Yes, 1300 Yamaha joins the race. 1300 Yamaha, 1400 PRK, 1500 Yamaha, 1600 PRK, 1700 Yamaha, 1800 PRK, 1900, 2000, 2200, 2400, 2400 as of now PRK groups. The player Subhash for the franchisee PRK groups கையில் இருக்காங்க இப்போதைக்கு. Anyone wants to join? Yamaha, you want to continue? Yes, 2600 Yamaha SKVM. Anyone wants to join? Any idea? Yes, 2800 PRK, 3000 Yamaha SKVM. Yes, they don't want to continue PRK groups. Anyone wants to join? Anyone of the franchisee wants to join? The player Subhash, going once, going twice. Sold. The team of the franchisee Subhash 3000. Congratulations. The player ID 241 Mansoor, 241 Mansoor. Mansoor. Who wants to open the bid? Yes, Rising Stars. Best price. Rising Stars 500. Going once, going twice. One last chance. PRK joins the race. 600. PRK 600. Going once, going twice. 700 Rising Stars. 700 Rising Stars as of now. Going once. PRK needs time. The player Mansoor, the bowler, right hand medium pace. Yes, they don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join? The player Mansoor, currently 700. Anyone wants to continue? Anyone wants to join? Going once, going twice. Sold for the franchisee Rising Stars 700. Congratulations. Aha, big shot. Player ID 193 Leo Arakuraj Peter, 193. The player Leo, a quality lefty from Kallakurichi district. Who wants to open the bet? SPRK 500. Who wants to join? Who wants to join? 600 Yamaha, 700, 800, 900, 900 PRK groups. Anyone wants to join? 1000 Yamaha SKVM, 1100 PRK, 1100, 1100 PRK groups, 1100. Going once, PRK going twice. Yamaha want to continue? Anyone wants to join? 1200 Rising Stars, 1200, 1300 PRK, 1400 Rising Stars, 1400, 1500, 1600, 1700, 1800 Rising Stars, Tamil Nadu 1900 PRK groups, 2000 Rising Stars, 2200 PRK, 2400 Rising Stars, 2400 PRK don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join? 2400 Leo, lefty, going once. TN Rising Stars going twice. One last time to all the franchisees for the player Leo. Sold to TN Rising Stars. Good pick. Congratulations. The quality player. Oh, number 110, 110, Kavinash. Kavinash, 110. Who wants to open the bid for the player Kavinash? Yes, Jellycut Sports open the bid. Base price 500. Who wants to join? Anyone wants to join for the player Kavinash? Going once. Going twice. Rising Stars, rising the bat. 600, 700, 800, 900. 900, Jellycut Sports. 1000, Rising Stars. 1000 as of now. 1100, Jellycut Sports. 1100, 1100, 1200, 1300, 1300. Going once. Jellycut Sports, the player Kavinash. 1400, Rising Stars, TN Rising Stars. 1500, Jellycut Sports. Going once. Going twice. One last time to all the franchisees, the player Kavinash in Jellycut Sports hand for the price 1500. One last time. 1600. Rising Stars 1600. 1600. 1700 Jellycut Sports. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Jellycut Sports 1700. Jellycut Sports, the player Kavinash. Congratulations. The player ID 12, Mr. Govindan, 36 years of age. Govindan. Who wants to open the bid for the player? Jellycut Sports, showing the earlier interest. Power hitters 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000 for power hitters. 1100, Jellycut Sports. 1200 power hitters. 1300 Jellycut Sports. 1300. 1400 power hitters. 1500 Jellycut Sports. 1500 as of now for the player Govindan. Power hitters don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join for the player? Going once, going twice. Jellycut Sports 1500. Anyone want to continue? One last time. Sold for the team Jellycut Sports. Congratulations. என்ன கைத்தட்டல் பறக்குது, அவ்வளோ பெரிய பிட்டிங் போன மாதிரியே தெரியல. ஓ, இவ்வளோ கம்மி காசுக்கு இவ்வளோ பெரிய பிளேயர் எடுத்துட்டோம்ன்ற வெற்றி கழிப்பா. ஓகே. பிளேயர் ஐடி 137. The player name is ஸ்பைடர் முருகனா? யாருப்பா ஸ்பைடர் முருகன்? வெப்பு விடுவாரா கையில இருந்து? ஓகே. Jellycut Sports opens the bid 500 for the base price for Selanthi Murugan. Next one. வண்டு முருகன் கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கேன். செலந்தி முருகன். எஸ். Who wants to join? Open the bid. Jellycut Sports for the base price 500. 600 Yamaha. 600. 600. Yamaha SKBM 700 Jellycut Sports. 700. 700 as of now. Who wants to join? Yamaha doesn't continue. Anyone wants to join? Going once. Going twice. Spider Murugan, as of now, 800 for Jellycut Sports. Who wants to join? Power hitters wants to join? No. Going once, going twice. Sold to Jellycut Sports. 700 ah? Okay, அவங்க கேட்ட 700 ah? Tariq by 700 points. Tariq bro, points 700 to Jellycut Sports, not 800. Tariq bro, 700 points, Jellycut Sports, not 800. Sold to Jellycut Sports. என்னாச்சு? அவங்க தான் முன்னிலை நினைச்சிச்சு யார் பிட் பண்ணது? ஓகே. Player ID 96. Player ID 96 Kishore Kumar. Kishore Kumar, player ID 96. Tariq bro, the player sold for Chennai, Jallikattu Sports for 700 rupees. Yes. Player ID 96 Kishore Kumar R. The player Kishore Kumar who wants to open the bet. Yes, Yamaha SKVM showing the earlier interest. Anyone wants to join? Base price 500 for the team Yamaha. PRK 600. PRK 600. PRK 600. PRK groups. Going once. PRK 600 for this player. Going once. Anyone wants to join? Going twice. One last time. Sold for PRK group 600 base price. Congratulations. Player ID 219 219 Ansar. Player ID 219 219 Ansar. கொஞ்சம் கவனமா இருங்க, மிஸ் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா அப்படிதான், கொஞ்சம் கவனமா இருங்க. Ansar player ID 219. Anyone wants to open the bet for Ansar? Anyone wants to open the bet? Ansar? Yes. Royal Warriors opens the bid for the base price 500. Anyone wants to join the race? Any franchisee to show interest on him? Going once for Royal Warriors. Going twice. One last time to all the franchisee. 600 ISK. 600 ISK. 700 Royal Warriors. 800 ISK. 800 as of now. 900 Royal Warriors. 1000 ISK Indian Super Kings. 1100 Royal Warriors. 1200 Indian Super Kings. 1300 Royal Warriors. 1400 Indian Super Kings. 1400. 1400. 1400 for the franchisee Indian Super Kings. Going once. 1500 Royal Warriors. 1600 ISK. 1700 Royal Warriors. 1700 Royal Warriors. 1700 Royal Warriors. You want to continue? Going once Royal Warriors for the player Ansar. Going twice. One last time I am asking to all the franchisee. The player Ansar for Royal Warriors 1700. Sold to the franchisee Royal Warriors. Congratulations. 57 player ID 57 Vijay. Vijay player ID 57. The player Vijay who wants to open the bet? Yes. Anyone? Yes. Yamaha SKBM showing the interest. Anyone wants to join? Bro, LED varla bro. Player Vijay. Anyone wants to join for the base price? 600 PRK. 700 Yamaha. 700 Yamaha. Your PRK don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join? 700 for the team Yamaha SKBM. For the player Vijay. Tariq bro. Yes. Player as of now in Yamaha hands, Yamaha SKBM hands. Anyone wants to join? Going once, going twice. The player Vijay for the 700 sold to Yamaha SKBM. Congratulations. The player ID 161 Vijay Kumar. 161 Vijay Kumar. Vijay Kumar, the player. Yes, Yamaha almost a bit. Anyone wants to join for the player? Yes, Rising Stars 600. 600 Rising Stars. 700. 800. 900. 1000 for Rising Stars. 1100 Yamaha. 1100 Yamaha. Rising Stars don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join the race? Anyone? Yamaha holding this player for 1100. Going once. Going twice. 1200. 1200 Rising Stars. 1200. 1200 for the player. Vijay Kumar. 1300. Going once. Going twice. One last time. Sold. Yamaha SKBM. Congratulations. Player ID 177. Nirmal Kumar. Player ID 177. Nirmal Kumar. Who wants to open the bet? Who wants to open the bet? Player Nirmal Kumar. Player Nirmal. Going to show the interest for the player Nirmal Kumar. Yes. Rising Stars open the bet. Base price 500. Base price 500 for the player Nirmal Kumar. Going once. You already 10 player எடுத்திருக்கீங்க Rising Stars. Going twice. One last time I'm asking to all the franchisee, the player Nirmal Kumar, 500 base price for the team Rising Stars. Sold to Rising Stars. Nirmal Kumar, good pick. Player ID 105 Dava. Dava Devava. இதுல தாவா தான் இருக்கு. இவர் தான் அந்த தாவாவா? ஹலோ தாவா, நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? Yes, who wants? Yes, Yamaha open the bet. 600 power heaters. 700, 800, 900, 1000 for power heaters. 1100, 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500, 1600, 1700, 1800, 1900, 2000 for power heaters. 2000 for power heaters. 2200 Yamaha SKBM. 2400 power heaters. 2600 Yamaha. 2600 as of now. Yamaha SKBM holding the player Deva. 2600 Yamaha Sri Karpaga Vinayaka Motors holding the player Deva. Yes, power hitters don't want to continue. Anyone wish to join? Anyone wish to join? Yes. Ara Kings continue the bet. 2800. 2800, yes. Yamaha continue any? 2800 Ara Kings. ISK want to continue? ISK? They don't want to continue. You want to continue the bid? Yes, 3000 ISK. Indian Super Kings 3000 for the player Deva. Ara Kings, you want to continue? 3200. Ara Kings 3200. Going once. Going twice. One last time. Player Deva for Ara Kings to the price 3200. Sold for the franchisee Ara King. Player ID 183 GM Balakrishnan. GM Balakrishnan, player ID 183. Anyone wants to open the bet? Yes, Yamaha SKBM open the bet. Best price 500. Going once. Any franchisees? Going twice. One last time. Sold for the team Yamaha SKBM. Best price. Good choice. Congratulations. Player ID 184 Mani Bala. Yes, Yamaha showing interest earlier. Yes, Jallikattu continue the betting. 600, 700, 700 Yamaha SKBM, 700, 800, 900, 900 Yamaha SKBM, 1000 rupees, 1100, 1100, 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500, 1600, 1700, 1800, 1900 Yamaha SKBM. For the player Manibala, 22 years of age, all-rounder, right-hand fast bowler. So Jellycat Sports don't want to continue the bet. Anyone wants to join the bet? As of now, 1900. 1900 ரூபாய் Yamaha கையில் இருக்காங்க the player. யாராவது பெட்டிங் கேக்குறீங்களா? Yes. PRK Groups 2000, 2200 SKBM, 2200 as of now, 2400 PRK, 2600, 2800, 3000 Yamaha, 3000 as of now. Going once, going twice. One last time, Manibala in Yamaha SKBM hands, 3000 bidding price. One last time I'm asking. Sold. Yamaha SKBM, good choice, 3000. Congratulations. Player ID 59, Anthony Vinod. 35 years of age, right hand batsman. Anthony Vinod, yes. Royal Warriors open the bid. And Ara Kings, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500, 1600, 1700, 1800 Ara Kings, 1900 Royal Warriors, 2000 Ara Kings, 2200 Royal Warriors, 2400 Ara Kings, 2600 Royal Warriors, 2800 Ara Kings, 3000 Royal Warriors, 3200, 3400, 3600, 3800, 4000, 4200, 4400, 4600, 4800, 5000. 5000 Royal Warriors, 5500 Ara Kings, 5500 Ara Kings. For the player Anthony Vinod. Seems to be good player. 5500 as of now for Ara Kings. Anyone wants to continue? Royal Warriors want to continue? 6000 power hitters. Okay. 6500 Ara Kings. 7000 power hitters. 7000. 7000 rupees for the player Anthony Vinod. 7500 Ara Kings. 8000 power hitters. 8500 Ara Kings. எது பெருசுன்னு அடிச்சு காட்டுன்ற மாதிரி போய்கிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. 8500 as of now, Anthony Vinod for the franchisee Ara Kings. Going once, going twice. 8500. Anyone wants to continue? Anyone wants to join? Biggest bidding. A deep discussion going on power hitters. Yes, 9000 power hitters. They want to push. Yes, 9500. Sorry, 9500. 9500 Ara Kings. Okay. Going once, going twice. 9500. Anthony Vinod for the franchisee Ara Kings. One last time I'm asking, anyone wants to join? 9500. Going once, going twice. Sold to Ara Kings. Very good bid. Congratulations. Player ID 205. 205. Paramasivam. Yes, Yamaha opens the bet. Yes, joins the race. Rising star 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200, 1300. என்ன பார்த்து கை தூவாமதா இவர் அவரை பார்த்து தூக்குறாரு, அவர் இவரை பார்த்து தூக்குறாரு. Okay, 1300 as of now, 1400 rising stars, 1500, 1600, 1700 Yamaha, 1700 as of now. Rising stars don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join for the player Paramasivam? Anyone wants to join? Going once, going twice. 1,700 Paramashivamon. Last time I'm asking. Sold for Yamaha SKBM. Congratulations. Player ID 191. 191. Player name Sindamil Silvan. Sindamil Silvan. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player Sindamil Silvan? 35 years of age. Base price 500. Anyone? Yes. PRK Groups opens the bid. Base price 500. Going once. Any team? Any franchisee? For the player Sindamil Silvan. Going twice. One last time. One last time. Yes, 600. 600. Rising Stars, 700 PRK. 800 Rising Stars. 900 PRK. 1000 Rising Stars. 1100 PRK. 1200. 1300 PRK. 1300 PRK. 1300 PRK. They don't want to continue. Any idea? Ara Kings. 1300 as of now PRK. Any idea? Yes, 1400. 1400 Ara Kings. 1400, 1500 PRK, 1500 PRK. Going once, going twice, one last time. Sold. Sorry. Power hitters 1600. Konjam faster response pannunga please. 1600, 1700 PRK, 1800 power hitters, 1800 PRK. Sorry, power hitters. 1900, 2000 power hitters, 2000, 2200 PRK. 2200, 2400 power hitters, 2600 PRK, 2800 power hitters, 2800 power hitters, 3000 PRK, 3200 power hitters, going once, 3200, 3200 power hitters, going twice, one last time for the player, Sindamil Selvan all-rounder, one last time, sold for the franchisee power hitters. Congratulations. Player number 236, Saravanan. Player number 236, Saravanan. Who wants to open the bid for the player? Yes, PRK opens the bid, base price 500. Anyone showing interest on him? Yes, Rising Star 600, 700, 800, 900, 900 PRK, 900 PRK. Anyone wants to join? PRK going once. The player Saravanan going twice. Anyone? One last time I'm asking for the player Saravanan. Sold for the team PRK. 900. 900. Tariq bhai. 900. Yes. Player ID 50 Yasser Ahmed. Yasser Ahmed opens the bid, Rising Stars. Yamaha joins the race, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200, 1300. பழிக்கு பழி வாங்கிட்டேன்றாப்ல. 1300. 1300. Anyone wants to join the race? Yamaha doesn't continue. Anyone wants to join for the player Yasser Ahmed? 1300 going once. PRK wants to join. Going twice. One last time for Yasser Ahmed. 1300 for Rising Stars. One last time. Sold for the franchisee TN Rising Stars. 1300. Congratulations. Player ID 239, 239. Arvind Kumar. Player ID 239, Arvind Kumar. Who wants to open the bid? Yes, Yamaha. Open the bid for the base price. The power rate is 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500, 1600, 1700, 1800 power liters, 1900 Yamaha, 2000 power liters. அங்க ஒரு பிரேக் அண்ணனுக்கு டபக்குன்னு போட்டுருவாப்ல, அந்த ஃப்ளோவை அப்படியே ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிடுவாப்ல. ஓகே, 2000 as of now for the franchisee power hitters, the player Arvind Kumar. 2200 Yamaha SKBM wants to continue the bid. Power hitters SKBM 2200. Anyone wants to join? For the player Arvind Kumar 2400. Rising Stars joins the race. குறுக்க இந்த கௌஷிக் வந்தா அப்படின்ற மாதிரி நீ கட்டை தூக்குறால அங்கேயே தூக்கிடுறாங்கண்ணே. 2400 as of now. Rising Stars. Any idea? Meha SKBM 2600. 2800 Rising Stars again. 2800. 3000 for the player Arvind Kumar. 3200. 3200 going once. 3200 going twice. One last time for the player 3200. Anyone wants to join? The player Arvind Kumar sold to TN Rising Stars. அண்ணே அவங்க என்ன சொன்னாங்க தெரியுமா? இன்னும் ஒரே ஒரு வாட்டி மட்டும் கேட்டு பாக்குறேன்னு சொன்னாங்க. வாயிலே தெரிஞ்சிச்சு. கரெக்டா அங்கேன்னு பார்த்து லாக் ஆயிட்ட. இன்னும் ஒரு வாட்டி கேட்டிருந்தா விட்டுருப்பாங்க அவங்க. ஓகே. பிளேயர் ஐடி 209 209. பிளேயர் பிரவீன். Player Praveen. Yes. 22 years of age. Who wants to open the bid? Wicket keeping right hand batsman. Wicket keeper right hand batsman. Looks very young. Looks energetic. Looks fitness guy. So இது வரைக்கும் இந்த KPL சீசன் 1ல யாரையுமே அன்சோல்ட் பிளேயரா நம்ம பார்க்கல. பட் இதுக்கு அப்புறம் அந்த டைம் நம்ம கொடுக்க முடியாது. So one last time I'm asking, who wants to open the bid for the player Praveen? On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The player remain unsold. The first player ever unsold. Player ID 220. The player name Chandru. Yes. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player Chandru? Anyone open the bids for the player Chandru? On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time. And the player remain the player remain unsold. Yes. The player ID 6767 Ranjit. R. Ranjit. Player ID 67. Player ID 67. The player Ranjit. Yes. Ara Kings opens the bid. Ara Kings book the player for the base price 500. Anyone wants to join? 600 Royal Warriors. 600 Royal Warriors. 700. 800 Royal Warriors. 900 Aura Kings. 1000 Royal Warriors. 1100. 1200. 1200 Royal Warriors. 1200. Going once. Going twice. 1300 Yamaha SKBM Giant Series. 1400 Royal Warriors. 1500. 1600. 1700. 1800. 1900. 2000, 2200, 2400 Royal Warriors, 2600 Yamaha, 2800 Royal Warriors, 3000 Yamaha, 3200, 3200 Royal Warriors, 3400 Yamaha, 3600 Royal Warriors. அவங்க ஸ்டிக்கே இறக்கவே இல்லை. They want this player. 3800 Yamaha SKBM, 4000 Royal Warriors. 4000 ரூபாய் for the player Ranjit, 28 years of old, all-rounder, right-hand fast bowler, decent batsman. Royal Warriors going once for the player. Anyone wants to continue? Anyone wants to join this race? 4200. நல்லா இருந்துச்சு நீ கொடுத்த ரியாக்ஷன். ஓ இறைவனே அப்படின்ற மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு. எஸ் 4200. 4400 Royal Warriors. 4400 as of now. 4400. 4400 going once for the franchisee Royal Warriors. Going twice. One last time I'm asking for this player Ranjit for the franchisee Royal Warriors. 4400. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Royal Warriors. Royal Warriors picking 17th player out of 18 players. 17 players எடுத்துட்டாங்க இது வரைக்கும். Player number 89, Chandrasekhar P. Chandrasekhar. The player Chandrasekhar, 33 years of age, right hand batsman, right hand spinner. Who wants to open the bid for the player? Anyone wants to bid the player? On the count of 5. Yes, Jallikattu Sports and Rising Star 600. Rising Star 600. Rising Star 700, Jallikattu. 800 Rising Stars. 800 Rising Stars. 900 Jallikattu. 1000 Rising Stars. 1000, yes, 1100. 1100 Rising Stars. Sorry, Jallikattu. 1200 Rising Stars. 1200, yes, 1300 Jallikattu. 1300. 1300. 1400 Rising Stars. 1500 Jallikattu Sports. 1500 Rising Stars don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join for the player with the Jallikattu Sports? 1500 as of now. Going once. Going once. Going twice. One last time. Player Chandrasekhar for the franchisee Jallikattu Sports. 1600 Rising Stars. 1600. Yes, they don't want to continue. Rising Stars, the player in hand. Rising Stars hand. 1600 Chandrasekhar going once, going twice. Sold to Rising Stars TN 1600. Congratulations. Player number 126. Your பேர் என்ன? யாரா? கொடிக்கரன். அப்பா ப்ரொனவுன்ஸ் பண்ணிடக்கூடாதுன்னு தான் கேட்டேன். Yes, who wants to open the bid for Kodikaran? Anyone wants to open the bid for Kodikaran? On the count of 5 for Kodikaran. 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time. The player remain unsold. Player number 218, Rajiv Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi, player number 218. Who wants to open the bid? Yes, Yamaha, open the bid. 600 Ara. 600 Ara. என்ன ஏன்டா நீ எடுக்கிறேன்னு கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கா? 700 Yamaha. 800 Ara. 900 Yamaha. காசு ஏற்றி விடுறாங்க இவரு. 1000 Ara. 1000 Ara. Going once. Going twice. Yamaha wish to continue for the player Rajiv Gandhi. பா 290 மேட்ச் ஆடிருக்காரு. என்ன 50 அடிக்கல? பவுலரா? ஓகே. சரியான எக்கானமி 6.2. 386 விக்கெட். Yes. 1000 for Ara Kings. Going once, going twice. One last time. Sold to Ara Kings. Player number 69, Ramachandran. Player number 69, Ramachandran. Who wants to open the bid for the player? Who wants to open the bid for the player Ramachandran? Right hand medium pace. Yes, open the bid. Indian Super Kings, open the base price for the player 500. Anyone wants to join? I'm going with once, going with twice. One last time I'm asking for the player Ramachandran. Yes. The player Ramachandran is sold to Indian Super Kings for the base price. ISK. Base price 500. Sold to Indian Super Kings. ISK. Yes. Player ID 138. 138. Nasser Ali. Player ID 138. Nasser Ali. Who wants to open the bid for the player? Anyone? Yes. Ara Kings opens the bid. Base price 500. I'm going with once. Going with twice. One last time. Anyone wants to bid for him? One last time. Sold to Ara Kings. Base price, the player Nasser Ali. Congratulations, Ara Kings. The player number 147, Gautam. Youngster, 19 years of age. The player Gautam, ID 147, yes. Jallikattu open the bid. Yamaha joins the race. 600, 700. 700, Jallikattu Sports. Jallikattu Sports, 700. 800 Yamaha. 900 Jallikattu Sports. 900 as of now. 900. 1000. Yamaha. 1100 for the player Gautam. For the franchise Jallikattu Sports. Yes, they don't want to continue. Yes, 1200. Yamaha. 1300 Jallikattu Sports. 1300 for the player 1000 Gautam. 1300 Jallikattu Sports. 1400 Yamaha SKBM. 1500 Jallikattu Sports. 1500 for the player right and fast bowler youngster Gautam. Under 19. 1600 Yamaha SKBM. 1700 Jallikattu. 1700 for the player 1800 Yamaha SKBM. 1800 Jallikattu. 2000 for the player Gautam. For the franchise Yamaha SKBM. Sticker Pagavinayaka Motors 2200. 2200 for the player. 2200. 2400 for Yamaha. 2600 Jallikattu. 2600 Jallikattu Sports for the player Gautam. Going once. Going twice. Yamaha don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join? 2800. Power hitters joins the race. 2800. 2800 power hitters. 2800 power hitters. Going once. Jallikattu Sports want to continue. ISK wants to join. ISK wants to join. Jallikattu Sports, you want to continue? 3000 Jallikattu Sports. 3200 power hitters. 3200. Jallikattu Sports don't want to join. Continue. 3400 ISK. 3400. 3600 power hitters. 3800. 4000 power hitters. 4000. 4000 power hitters. 4000. For the player 4200 ISK Indian Super Kings. 4200 for the player Gautam. As of now Indian Super Kings holding the player for the price of 4200. Going once. Going twice. 4 hitters one time. 4400. They don't want to lose the player. 4400 as of now power hitters. 4400 for the player Gautam. 4400. 4600 for Gautam. 4600. They don't want to continue. Currently, Gautam, the player holding from the franchise ISK. 4600. Going once. Going twice. One last time I'm asking. Sold to ISK 4600. Congratulations. Sold 4600 to ISK. Very good choice. Player ID 101 101 Rajashekar Arnachalam. Rajashekar Arnachalam player ID 101. Who wants to open the bid for the player? Jallikattu Sports as usual. Best price 500. Going once. Anyone wants to join the race? for the base price for Jallikattu. Going twice. One last time. Nobody wants to join. The player remain. Sold. Jallikattu Sports base price 500. Player ID 1616. Shaktivel. Youngster. Jallikattu Sports and Ara Kings wants to join. 600. 700. 700. 800 Ara Kings. 900 Jallikattu. 1000 Ara Kings. 1100 Jallikattu. 1100 as of now Jallikattu Sports for the player Shaktivel. A decent all-rounder. 1200 Ara Kings. 1300 Jallikattu Sports. 1400 Ara Kings. 1500 Jallikattu. 1600 Ara Kings. 1600 Ara Kings. Jallikattu don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join the betting? Anyone wants to join? Yes. Yamaha 1700. 1700. 1700. 1800 Ara Kings. 1900 Yamaha. 1900 Yamaha SKBM. 2000 Ara Kings. 2000 Ara Kings. So Yamaha having 21,000 balance in their purse. They need to buy 4 players mandatorily. Ara Kings, they need to fill the squad. They need 7 players with the balance of 13,000. Yes, as of now, 2,000 for Ara Kings. Yamaha don't want to continue. Anyone joins the race? 2,200 power hitters. 2,200. Ara wants to join. 2,200 power hitters. 2,400 Ara Kings. 2,400 Ara Kings. 2,600 power hitters. 2,600 going once, going twice. Anyone wants to join for the player Shaktivel for the betting 2,400 power hitters? One last time. Sold to power hitters. Congratulations. Player ID 28 Prabhakaran. Player ID 28, Mr. Prabhakaran, 31 years of age. Prabhakaran, pretty decent all-rounder. Who wants to open the bet? Okay, on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, Ara Kings opens the bet. Base price 500. Anyone wants to join? For the player, Prabhakaran, I'm going once. Going twice. One last time for the player, Prabhakaran. Sold to Ara Kings. Congratulations for the base price. Player ID 167, 167. Vishnu, 24 years of age. All-rounder, right-hand player. Anyone? Anyone showing interest on him? Anyone wants to open the bet? On the count of 5. Yes, Ara Kings again for the best price. 600 Jallikattu Sports. 700 Ara. 800 Jallikattu. 900 Ara. 1000 for Jallikattu. 1000 for Jallikattu Sports as of now. Going once. Going twice. 1000 for the player Vishnu. Anyone wants to join? Ara Kings don't want the race. Anyone? Sold for Jallikattu Sports for the price of 1,000 rupees. Player ID 70, Ranjit. 70, Ranjit. Who wants to open the bid for the player? Ranjit. Ranjit. Decent all-rounder. Ranjit. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player on the count of 5? Yes, PRK groups open the bid. Base price going once. Anyone wants to join the race? Going twice. One last time. Sold to PRK. Congratulations for the base price. Player ID 197, Gautam K. 23 years of age, youngster, decent all-rounder. Yes, Jallikattu Sports opens the bid for the base price. 10 match தான் ஆடி இருக்காரு, பட் இருந்தாலும் சான்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க கிரிக்கெட் ப்ரொஃபைலில். Going with once for Jallikattu Sports. Going twice. One last time for the youngster. Sold to Jallikattu Sports. Congratulations for the base price. Player ID 35, Adams Venkat. Experienced player, 33 years of age. Adams Venkat, yes, Jallikattu Sports as usual opens the bid for the base price. Anyone wants to join for Adams? Anyone? Anyone wants to join with Jallikattu Sports? Anyone? Base price 500, going with once for Jallikattu. Twice. One last time for the player Adams Venkat. Anybody wants to join the race with the Jallikattu Sports? Sold again. Base price Jallikattu Sports. So back to back. நிறைய பிளேயர்ஸ் பேஸ் பிரைஸ்ல வாங்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க Jallikattu Sports. எஸ். ஸோ Jallikattu Sports இதோட 18 பிளேயரை முடிச்சுட்டு 19வது பிளேயரே வாங்கிட்டாங்க. ஸோ அவங்க ஸ்குவாட் சைஸை தாண்டி போயிட்டாங்க. ஆல் த வெரி பெஸ்ட். The player ID 164. Squad size, maximum squad size. So 22ல 19 players வாங்கிட்டாங்க. 164 Laman. Who wants to open the bid for Laman? 87 matches played. Yes, Rising Stars open the bid for the base price 500 for Laman. Yes, Yamaha join the race 600. 700 Rising Stars. 800 Yamaha SKVM. 900 Rising Stars. 1000 for the player Yamaha SKVM. 1000 as of now. Rising Stars don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join? Anyone wants to join for the player 11. Going once. Yes, power hitters 1100. ஜோதிகா கூட அநியாயத்தை எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் கொடுக்குறேனே, ஒரு பிட்டுக்கு ஒரு எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் கொடுக்குறேன். 1100 power hitters. Yamaha wants to continue. Don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join the race between power hitters? 1100 going once for the player 11. Going twice. One last time. Sold to power hitters 1100. Congratulations. Player ID 11. Money. 36 years of age. Ara Kings. Rising Stars 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. 1100, 1200, 1300. Okay. Ara Kings 1300. ஓ இது இப்படி அவங்க எப்படி அவங்க எடுத்து தான் ஆகணும். அதனால கொஞ்சம் ஒரு 500 ஏற்றி விட்டுருவோம் அந்த மாதிரி கணக்கு. சரி நீங்கள் இருக்கீங்களா ஆக்ஷன்ல, அதே தான் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஓகே, going with once for Ara Kings, the player money. Yes, 1500, 1600 Rising Stars, 1600 Ara Kings, 1700, 1800 Ara Kings, 1900 Jallikattu Sports, 2000 Ara Kings, 2000, 2200 Jallikattu Sports, 2400 Ara Kings. அவங்க மேல என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க, நீங்க எடுத்துப்போம். ஓகே, பிளேயர்ஸ் தானே எப்படினாலும். 2400 as of now Ara Kings. Yes, don't want to continue. 2600 Rising Stars, 2800 Ara Kings. Okay, going once, going twice, and the player sold to Ara Kings 2800. Congratulations. அந்த 2800 ரூபாயில 1400 ரூபாய் அங்கே கொடுத்துருங்க. அவர் தான் ஏற்றி விட்டுருக்காரு. The player ID 9 Venkateshan B. Venkateshan, who wants to open the bid for the thing? The Rising Stars open the bid for the best price 500. Venkateshan, anyone want to continue? Anyone? 600 Ara, 700 Rising Stars, 800 Ara, 900 Rising Stars, 900 as of now for the player. Venkateshan V, 1000 Ara, 1100, 1200 Ara, 1300 Rising Stars, 1300, 1400 Ara, 1400 as of now. Rising Stars don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join? I'm going with one for Ara Kings. Going twice. The player Venkateshan V, 1500 Yamaha, 1500 Yamaha, 1500, 1500. Yes, Yamaha, 1500. 1600 Ara Kings, 1700 Yamaha SKBM, 1700. Royal Warriors also wants to join. 1800 Ara Kings, 1900. 1900, any idea? Ara Kings. 1900. 2000 Ara. 2200 Yamaha SKBM. 2200 as of now for the player Venkateshan B, for the franchisee Yamaha SKBM. Sri Karpaka Vinayaka Motors wants this player. Yes, Yamaha Ara Kings. 2200 as of now. Ara Kings, more than a time. Ara Kings, they also wants to join. They before you. Ara Kings as of now 2200 Yamaha. You want to continue? 2400 Ara Kings. 2600 Yamaha. You want to continue? 2600 for the player Venkateshan. 4 டீம் போட்டி போடுறாங்க. பரவாயில்ல, ஆரோக்கியமான ஒரு விஷயம். 5 டீம். எஸ் எஸ், கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமா சொல்லுங்க ப்ளீஸ். 2600. Okay, going with 2800 Royal Warriors, 3000 Yamaha, 3200 Royal Warriors, 3400 Yamaha, 3400, 3600, 3800, 4000 Royal Warriors, 4200 Yamaha, 4400 Royal Warriors, 4600 Yamaha, 4800, 5000, 5000, 5000 as of now Yamaha, 5500, 6000 Yamaha for the player Venkateshan V, 6000 6,000 ரூபாய். Going once. Royal Warriors want to continue? ISK interested? Kindly let us know as soon as possible, please. 6,500 Royal Warriors, 7,000 Yamaha, 7,000, 7,000 for the player Venkateshan. Royal Warriors interested? Don't want to continue? ISK interested? 7,500 ISK. 8,000 Yamaha SKBM for the player Venkateshan. 8,000 ரூபாயை கடந்து 8,500 Indian Super Kings. 9,000 Yamaha. 9,500 Indian Super Kings. One more player to reach almost 10,000. Wicket keeping. Yes, 10,000 reached Yamaha SKBM. Venkateshan V, 10,500 Indian Super Kings. 10,500. So Indian Super Kings having only 20,000 balance. So அதுல வந்து 10,500 ரூபாயை கிட்டத்தட்ட இந்த பிளேயருக்காக செலவு பண்றாங்க. So at the same time Yamaha SKBM also having 21,000. So அதுல கிட்டத்தட்ட பாதிக்கு பாதி ரெண்டு பிரான்ச்சைஸுமே இந்த பிளேயருக்காக செலவு பண்றாங்க. Please don't take long time. Okay? Okay. The player is in Yamaha Indian Super Kings player hand. சொல்றேன் அவங்க கிட்ட இப்ப இருக்கு இப்போதைக்கு. So power hitters want to continue. 11,000 for the player Venkateshan. 11-5 ISK Indian Super Kings 12,000 power hitters 12,000 ரூபாய் கடந்து highest bid ever for the auction KPL season 1 12,000 power hitters going once going twice one last chance for the player 12,000 Yamaha 12,000 last time 12,000 sold to power hitters highest bid 12,000 of the auction KPL season 1 congratulations நீங்க தானே ப்ரோ அது பிளேயர் ஐடி 132 ரிஹான் பாக்கெட்ல ஏதோ பொருள் வச்சிருக்கீங்களா அப்பப்ப இப்படி எடுத்து காட்டுவீங்களோ எடுத்துரு மரியாதை ரிஹான் போல ரிஹான் 18 years of age Sirvan anyone wants to bet on the count of 5 4 3 2 1 one last time Rihan under 19 player and the player remain unsold player ID 157 157 Pratap 157 who wants to open the bid for the player yes Rising Stars opens the bid Rising Stars opens the bid Yamaha joins the race 600 700 Rising Stars 700 800 Yamaha 900 Rising Stars 900 1000 Yamaha 1100 Rising Stars 12,000 sorry 1200 Yamaha 1300 Rising Stars 1400 Yamaha 1400 Yamaha as of now for the player Pratap 1400 1400 for the player Pratap anyone wants to join going once for the team Yamaha anyone wants to join going twice Yamaha SKVM yes PRK 1500 1600 1600 1700 PRK 1800 Yamaha 1900 PRK 2000 Yamaha SKVM 2000 as of now 22 PRK 24 SKVM 24 as of now anyone wants to join PRK doesn't want to continue anyone wants to join going once for the team Yamaha going twice one last time sold to Yamaha SKVM for 2,400 கொஞ்சம் பாஸ்டா போயிடலாம் மணிகண்டன் B 92 player ID 92 Manigandan B Manigandan B all rounder right hand batsman medium pace bowler anyone wants to open the bid for the player anyone wants to open the bid for the player PRK open the base price 500 going once anyone wants to join going twice anyone wants to join one last time I'm asking player Manigandan B in PRK hands for the price of 500 sold to PRK base price congratulations player ID 119 the player name Vinod 34 years of age right hand batsman all rounder yes power hitters open the bet base price 500 anyone wants to compete with power hitters okay I'm going with base price I'm going with once going with twice one last time so the player Vinod sold to power hitters congratulations for the base price player ID 159 Ranjit Kumar 159 Sirvan 18 years old bowler right hand bowler pure bowler anyone wants to open the bet under 19 player Ranjit Kumar anyone wants to open anyone wants to bet for the player on the count of 5 4 3 2 yes ISK any discussions no Yes. ISK open the bid for the player. Base price 500. I'm going once with them. Going twice. ISK one last time for the player Rajit Kumar. Sold to ISK. Base price player. Congratulations. Player ID 154. Madan. 20 years of age. Right hand all-rounder. Player Madan. Playing only 18 matches. Yes, Rising Stars open the bid. Base price 500 for the player Madan. I'm going with them. Going once. Anyone wants to join? Anyone wants to bid? Going twice. One last time for the player PRK 600. PRK 600. Going once. Anyone wants to join? They don't want to continue Rising Stars. Any other one to join? Going twice. One last time. The player sold to PRK groups. Congratulations. Player ID 237. 237. Vignesh. Vignesh. Who wants to open the bid? Vignesh. Yes, PRK open the bid. Base price 500. Anyone showing interest on him? Going once. Going twice. One last time. Sold to PRK again. Base price. Congratulations. Player ID. The player sold. Base price to PRK groups. The player ID 103. Nuti Mune. Vijay Prathapan. Vijay Prathapan. Yes. Jallikattu Sports opens the bid. Base price 500. Anyone wants to compete? Anyone wants to compete with Jallikattu Sports? I'm going with once. Going with twice. One last time to all the franchisee. Anyone wants to compete with Jallikattu Sports? Under 19. A lefty, left-hand spinner. Yes, always a plus point. Rising Stars. Yes, compete with them. Aura King 600. 600 for the under 19 player. Yes. 700. 800 Aura Kings. 800 Aura Kings. 900 Rising Stars. Under 19 player. Left arm spinner. Always provide a value for the team. 900 as of now. TN Stars. Rising Stars. Going once. Going twice. We don't have enough time. One last time. Aura Kings. Any other wants to join for the player? Aura Kings don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join for the player? Ashikali 900 as of now. One last time. Sold to TN Rising Stars 900. Congratulations. Player ID 106 SN Murali. The player sold to Rising Stars. A player ID 106 SN Murali. Yes. Who wants to open the bid for the player? Pretty decent matches. 225 matches. Yes. PRK opens the bid. Yes, Rising Stars compete with them. 600. 600 Rising Stars. 700 PRK. 800 Rising Stars. 900 PRK. 1000 Rising Stars. 1100 PRK. 1100 as of now PRK. Anyone wants to continue? Anyone wants to compete with PRK? 1100 as of now for the player SN Murali. 2053 century. Wickets also 116. Anyone wants to continue? I'm going once. Yes. Or hitters. எவ்வளோ சொன்னேன் லாஸ்டா பிட் உங்களுக்கு? 1100, 1200, 1300 PRK, 1400 power hitters, 1500 PRK, 1600 power hitters, 1700 PRK, 1800, 1900, 2000, 22 PRK, 24 power hitters, 25, 26 PRK, 26 as of now PRK. PRK groups 26 as of now. 2600 for the player SM Murali. Going once, going twice. One last time for the player. Sold to PRK groups. Good show. Player ID 230 Satish Kumar J. 230 Satish Kumar J. Yes. Not played too much. 22 matches only played. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? Anyone? 29 years of age. On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time for the player. So the player Satish Kumar remains unsold. The player ID 2, Saran Raj E. 37 years of age. Charan, all-rounder. Charan Raj. Yes, Ara Kings opens the bet. Anyone wants to compete? Anyone wants to compete? Yes, power hitter 600. Power hitters 600. Power hitter 600. 700 Ara Kings. 700 Ara Kings. 700 Ara Kings as of now for the player Charan Raj. 700 going once. 800 TN Rising Stars. 800 for the player Charan. 800 as of now Rising Stars. 900 Ara Kings. 900 going once. Rising Stars don't want to continue. Anyone wants to join? 900 going twice. One last time. One last time. Sold to Ara Kings. 900. Congratulations. Player ID 61, Abdul Rahman. Player number 61, Abdul Rahman. Played 97 matches, 4 half centuries. Part-time bowler. Anyone wants to bid for the player? Anyone wants to bid for the player? Player Abdul Rahman. Anyone wants to bid for the player? I'm on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, Ara Kings open the bid. Base price 500. Going once. Anyone wants to compete? Going twice. One last time I'm asking. One last time. Sold to Ara Kings. Congratulations for the best price. Player ID 223 Bharat. 223 Bharat. Yes. Youngster 25 years of age Bharat. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? Anyone? On the count of 5. Anyone? Any franchisee interested on him? 4, 3, 2, 1. And the player Bharat remains unsold. ID 121, 121, Shadik Basha. Player ID 121, all-rounder right-hand spinner. Pretty decent matches he played. 14.5 centuries. Anyone want to opens the bet? Anyone wants to open the bet? Yes, PRK. RR 600. 700 PRK. RR, you want to continue? No. Anyone wants to compete with PRK? 800 Royal Warriors. 900 PRK. 1000 Royal Warriors. 1100 PRK. 1200 Royal Warriors. 1300 PRK. 1400. 1500. 1600. 1600. 1700 PRK. 1800 Royal Warriors. 1800. 1900. 2000 Royal Warriors. 2200 PRK. 2400 Royal Warriors. 2600. 2800. 3000. 3200. 3400. 3600. 3800. 4000. 4200. 4400. 4600. 4800. 5000. One more player to join the race. 5000. Shadik Basha. 5200. Sorry, 5500 Royal Warriors. 6000 PRK. 6500 Royal Warriors. 6500 Royal Warriors. Royal Warriors having 13,000 left and PRK is having 22,000 left. So as of now, 6,500 Royal Warriors. PRK, what's your decision? You want to continue? Please make as soon as possible, please. 7,000 PRK groups. 7,000 Royal Warriors. 7,500. 8,000 PRK groups. 8,000 Rubai. Anyone? Royal Warriors? 8,500 Royal Warriors. 8,500. 8,500 Royal Warriors. PRK want to continue? 8,500 for the player Sadiq Basha. Pretty decent match. 162 match ஆடிருக்காரு. 196 wicket. 14 half century or century. I think well deserved player. 8,500. 9,000 PRK groups. 9,000. They doesn't want to continue, I think. Anyone wants to join the race with PRK groups? 9,000. Going with once. Going with twice. Yes, Yamaha joins the race. 9,500 for the player Sadiq Basha. 9,500. So Yamaha having 18,000 balance in their account. Yes. Going once. Going twice. One last time I'm asking. 9,500 as of now for Yamaha SKVM. And the player sold to Yamaha SKVM. 9,500. Congratulations. Player ID 189. 189. Satish Kumar. Satish Kumar 189. 29 years, 24 years of age. Yes, Ara Kings open the bid. PRK, complete the bid. 600. PRK 600. Ara Kings, you want to continue? As of now, PRK 600. You want to continue? Ara Kings. Yes. Anyone join the race with PRK? 600 as of now. Going once. டீயை பார்க்காதீங்க ஆக்ஷனை பாருங்க 600 as of now PRK groups. Anyone want to continue? Going twice. One last time I'm asking. So the player Satish Kumar sold to PRK groups 600 price. Player ID 207. 207 Samraj. Sam or Sam? Samraj. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? டீயில் கவனம் செலுத்தி பிளேயரை கோட்டை விட்டுவிட வேண்டாம். தயவு செய்து அனைவரின் கவனத்தையும் ஸ்கிரீன் பக்கம் திருப்புமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். The player Samraj. Who wants to open the bid for the player? Yes, PRK opens the bid. Base price 500. Anyone wants to compete? Anyone wants to compete? Going once for PRK. Going twice. Going twice. One last time for the player Samraj. One last time. Any other franchisee? 600 Rising Stars. Going once. PRK doesn't want to continue. Going twice. TN Rising Stars for the player Samraj for 600. One last time I'm asking to all the franchisee. The player Samraj 600. 700 Ara Kings. 700 Ara Kings. 700. Okay, I'm continuing with Ara Kings. Anyone want to compete with them? Ara Kings showing interest on him. 700 as of now. Going once. 800 Rising Stars again. 800 Rising Stars again. Ara Kings, you want to continue? 800 avanga. 900 Ara Kings. 900. Going once. Going twice. யாராவது ஆரா கிங்ஸோட போட்டி போடுறீங்களா? One last time I'm asking for the player Samraj. Going once, going twice. And the player Samraj sold to Ara Kings. Congratulations. PRP. ஒரு சின்ன அனௌன்ஸ்மெண்ட். ஸோ வந்து So time to applause the real human being அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். ஸோ நம்மளுடைய கேபிஎல் சீசன் 1 டைட்டில் ஸ்பான்சர் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஜேபிஆர் ட்ரேடர்ஸோட ஓனர் அட் த சேம் டைம் பிஆர்கே குரூப்ஸோட ஓனர் அண்ணன் ரகு அவர்களே வருக வருக என வரவேற்கிறேன். ப்ளீஸ் கிவ் ஹிம் a big applause please. Thanks to join us. Thank you so much. So player ID 228 மயில் வாகனன். Player ID 228 மயில் வாகனன். மயில் ஏன்னா அப்படி சிரிக்கிற? நல்லா தானே இருக்காரு அந்த போட்டோல இந்த போஸுக்கா? ஓகே எஸ் Yamaha opens the bid 500 base price. 500 base price. Yamaha SKBM opens the base. Anyone wants to continue? I'm going once, going twice. One last time I'm asking for the franchisee Yamaha SKBM, the player Mail Waganan sold to the franchisee Yamaha SKBM. Congratulations. The player ID 88. Yes, Gautam, 36 years of age. என்ன நான் பல்ல கடிச்சிட்டே பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்க மஞ்ச சொக்கா போட்டு? எஸ் anyone wants to open the bet? Yes, மஞ்ச சொக்கா. ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் open the base price. Ara Kings wants to continue 600. 700. ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் 700. ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ். I'm going once for the team ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் for the player Gautam. Going twice. One last time I'm asking for the player Gautam. Sold to Jallikattu Sports. Congratulations. Player ID 135 135 Logeshwaran. Yes. Logeshwaran. Yes. 31 years of age. Right hand batsman. Anyone wants to compete? Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? Yes. ISK opens the bid. Base price 500. 500. Anyone wants to join with ISK? Anyone wants to compete? I'm going once for the player Leauge for the franchisee ISK. Going twice. One last time to all the franchisee, the player Leauge sold to ISK. Congratulations for the base price. Player ID 118 118 Gajendra 118. Yes, youngster, under 19 player. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player, under 19 player? Gajendra? Anyone wants to open the player? Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? On the count of 5, for the player Gajendra. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the player Gajendra remains unsold. Player ID 120, Anbu. 120, Anbu. 42 years of age, highly experienced. 178 match ஆடிருக்காரு. 213 wicket. Yes, ISK opens the bid. Best price. எங்க இருக்காரு? அங்கதான் இருக்காரா? எங்க அன்பு? இந்த முகத்தை எங்கே பார்த்திருக்கேன். இந்த அண்ணன் தானா? அண்ணன் தாங்க. அதுவும் அண்ணன் தாங்க. ஓகே. 500. Anyone wants to compete? I'm going once, going twice. One last time. Sold to ISK. Congratulations. Player ID 98. The player name Thanga Manimaran. Player photo super இருக்கு. Thanga Manimaran. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? Thanga Manimaran. Decent all rounder. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player Thanga Manimaran? On the count of 5 for the player Manimaran. 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time to all the franchisees. Manimaran, anyone interested? So the player remain unsold. Double 13, 113. Manimaran, one more player. Yes, Ara Kings opened the bid. Base price for the player Manimaran 500. Anyone wants to compete? Yes, 600 Rising Stars. 600 Rising Stars. 700 Ara Kings. 800 Rising Stars. 900 Ara Kings. 900 Ara Kings as of now. Anyone wants to compete? Rising Stars. Ara Kings, the player as of now, 900. Anyone wants to compete? I'm going once, going twice. One last time I'm asking for the player Manimaran. கடைசியில தான்டா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வருவேன்றாப்ல. ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ் 1100 ஆரா கிங்ஸ். அவங்க 18வது பிளேயர் எடுக்கணும். அதுக்கு தான் சுத்திக்கிட்டே இருக்காங்க. அதானே 1100 as of now ஆரா கிங்ஸ். ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ் want to continue? Okay, 1100 as of now ஆரா கிங்ஸ். Going once, going twice. One last time I'm asking for the player Manimaran to all the franchisees. Sold to Ara Kings. Congratulations. Player ID 130. Hannes Trach. Hannes Trach. Player ID 130. Anyone wants to open the bids? Youngster. Looks fit guy. Anyone wants to open the bids? Right hand fast bowler. Anyone wants to open the bids for the player Hannes Trach? On the count of 5, all the franchisee. Hannes Trach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the player Hannes Trach remains unsold. Player ID 158, Bharati. Bharati. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player Bharati? 30 years of age. Yes, PRK groups open the bid. 500 base price. Anyone wants to compete? Okay, I'm going with once. Once again, I'm asking, anyone wants to compete with PRK groups? Yes, Rising Stars 600, 700, 800 Rising Stars, 900 PRK, 900 PRK. Going once. Anyone wants to compete with PRK? Rising Stars doesn't have interest. Going twice. One last time I'm asking, the player Bharati sold to PRK. Congratulations. Player ID 8, number 8, Anbarasan. Player ID 8, Anbarasan. 32 years of age. All-rounder. 378 match ஆடிருக்காரு. 322 wicket. Yes, Ara Kings open the bid. Rising Star compete with them. 600, 700, 800, 900 Ara Kings. 1000 Rising Stars. 1100. 1100 as of now, Ara Kings having this player. So player Anbarasan, Ara Kings oda kaila. வேற யாராவது போட்டி போடுறீங்களா? I'm going once with Ara Kings. Anyone want to compete with Ara Kings for the player Anbarasan as of now? Yes, 1200 Royal Warriors. 1300. 1300. 1300. Going once. 1400. 1400. 1500. Ara Kings. Okay, Royal Warriors doesn't want to continue. Anyone wants to compete? Going once with Ara Kings. Going twice. One last time for the player Anbarasan. 1500 for the franchisee Ara Kings. To all the franchisee, the player sold to Ara Kings. Congratulations. Player ID 23, Salim Sayed. Player ID 23, Salim Sayed. 18 years of age, under 19 category. 157 matches played, 134 wickets. Pretty decent bowler, I think. Fast bowler. Yes, Ara Kings opens the bid, as usual. Anyone wants to compete for this guy? Anyone wants to compete? I'm going once for Ara Kings, the player Salim. Going twice. One last time, I'm asking the player Salim in Ara Kings' hands. And the player sold to Ara Kings. Congratulations for the best prize. Good shot. The player ID 212. 212. Gautam, yes. 27 years of age. Player ID 212. Gautam, yes. Yes, correct. 100 match ஆடிருக்காரு. ஒரு half century. 65 wicket. Pretty decent all-rounder, I think so. Anyone wants to bid? Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? Ara Kings. இதோட 19 players அவங்க ஸ்குவாட்ல எடுத்துக்கறாங்க. Congratulations Ara Kings. So anyone wants to open for the player? Gautam. Yes, anyone? On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the player Gautam remains unsold. Player ID 43, Vasandan என்ற நந்து. 172 matches, 2 half centuries. Anyone wants to bid? ஹையஸ்ட் ஸ்குவாட் சைஸா இப்போ வரைக்கும் ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் 21 ஸ்குவாட் பிளேஸ் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க. கங்க்ராச்சுலேஷன்ஸ், ஹையஸ்ட் ஸ்குவாட் சைஸ். இன்னும் நிறைய பேர் அவங்களோட ஸ்குவாடே ஃபில் பண்ணாமல் இருக்கீங்க. வெரி லீஸ்ட்ல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பவர் ஹிட்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் பிஆர்கே குரூப்ஸ் 14 பிளேஸ் தான் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க. எஸ், கம் பேக் டு த ஆக்ஷன். எனி ஒன் வாண்ட்ஸ் டு பெட் ஃபார் த பிளேயர்? Vasandan. Yes. Power hitters opens the bid. 500. I think no one wants to bid. Going once, power hitters. Going twice. One last time to all the franchisee for the player Vasandan alias Nandu. The player sold to power hitters. Congratulations. It's the player ID 38, 38, Arul Kumar. மேலே இருக்கக்கூடிய நண்பர்கள் கொஞ்சம் அமைதியா பேசுங்க. சவுண்ட் கொஞ்சம் ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கு. பேசுங்க, கொஞ்சம் அமைதியா பேசுங்க. Yes, opens the bid. ISK Super Kings. Arul Kumar all-rounder, 100 matches. Anyone wants to compete? Anyone wants to compete with ISK? Indian Super Kings having this player Arul Kumar for the base price 500. Going once. Going twice. One last time for the player Arul Kumar. Safe hands in Indian Super Kings for the base price 500. One last time. Sold to Indian Super Kings. Congratulations for the best price. Player ID 122 Mahendran. 33 years of age. Right and all-rounder. 200 matches. Yes, Ara Kings opens the bet. Base price 500. Yes, 600 Royal Warriors. 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500. 1500 as of now parking 1600, 1700, 1800, 1800, 1900, 1900 Ara Kings as of now. 2000 Royal Warriors as of now. 2200 Ara Kings. 2200 Ara Kings as of now. Royal Warriors, you want to continue? Royal Warriors, you want to continue? Can I move to another team? Anyone wants to interest? Yes. Royal Warriors, you want to continue? Okay. 2400 power hitters. 2600. 2800 power hitters. Yes, as of now, power hitters having this player 2800. 2800 power hitters கையில சேஃபா இருக்காரு இந்த பிளேயர் மகேந்திரன். Anyone wants to compete with power hitters? 3000 again join the race. Ara Kings joins the race again for 3000 for the player Mahendran. 3200 power hitters. 3200. Ara Kings, you want to continue? Yes, 3400. Ara Kings 3400. Yes, 3600 power hitters. 3600. 3800 Ara Kings. 3800. Power hitters, you want to continue? Yes, 4000 Ara Kings for the player Mahendran. 4000 for the player Mahendran. 4000 for the player Mahendran for the franchisee. Power hitters. Ara, you want to continue? We don't have enough time. Ara, you want to continue? 4000 as of now. 4200 Ara Kings. They want to compete. Yes. Power hitters, hold here. Anyone wants to compete with Ara Kings for this player? 4200. Can I go with once? Going once. Going twice. One last time I'm asking for the player. Yes. 4400 again. Power hitters joins the race. Okay, they don't want to continue. I'm going with power hitters. I'm going once. Going twice. One last time for the player Mahendran. 4400 for the franchisee. Power hitters. The player sold. Power hitters. Congratulations. ID 238. The player name is Balaji. Player Balaji, 32 years of age, wicket keeping batsman. Wicket keeping batsman. PRK groups open the bid. Best price 500. 500. Anyone compete? Anyone compete with PRK? Going once. Any other franchisee interested to compete with PRK? Any other franchisee? Going twice. On last time I'm asking for the player Balaji, wicket keeping batsman. On last time. And the player sold to PRK groups. Congratulations for the base price. Player ID 163, 163, Bhaskar. Yes. Bhaskar. Yes, Ara Kings opens the bid. Yes. Jallikattu Sports compete 600, Ara 700, 800 Jallikattu, 900 Ara, 1000 Jallikattu. Jallikattu Sports 1000 as of now. Right hand spinner. Pretty decent batsman, 5 half century and century. Jallikattu Sports as of now 1000. Any other wants to compete with Jallikattu Sports? Yes, PRK 1100, 1200. Jallikattu 1300, 1400, 1500, 1600, 1700, 1800, 1900, 2000 Jallikattu Sports, 2200 PRK, 2400 Jallikattu, 2600 PRK, 2800 Jallikattu, 3000 PRK, 3200, 34, 36, 38, 4K, 42, 44, 46, 48, 5000 PRK. One more player join the race. 5000. 5200 5500 Jallikattu. 6000 PRK groups. 6500 Jallikattu. 7000 PRK groups. 75 Jallikattu Sports. 8K PRK. 8500 Jallikattu Sports. 9000 PRK groups. 95 Jallikattu. 10,000 PRK. 10,500 Jallikattu again. 11,000 PRK. 11,500 Jallikattu. அவங்களுக்கு முடிஞ்சிருச்சு, இதுக்கப்புறம் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ண முடியாது. So PRK 12K as of now. 12,000 for the player Bhaskar. Anyone wants to compete? Biggest bid. Biggest bid Bhaskar. Anyone wants to compete? I'm going once with the PRK groups for the player Bhaskar. 12,000. Going once. Going twice. And the player sold to PRK highest bid. Congratulations. ஓகே, யார் யார்கிட்ட எவ்வளோ பேலன்ஸ் இருக்குது அப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாம். ஆரா கிங்ஸ் கிட்ட 5200 தான் பேலன்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஐஎஸ்கே கிட்ட 17,000 பேலன்ஸ் இருக்கு. 18 பிளேயர் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க இப்போ வரைக்கும். ஆரா கிங்ஸ் 19 பிளேயர் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க இது வரைக்கும். ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட 11,000 பேலன்ஸ் இருக்கு. 21 பிளேயர்ஸ் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க இது வரைக்கும். பவர் ஹிட்டர்ஸ் கிட்ட 3300 தான் பேலன்ஸ் இருக்கு. 16 பிளேயர் தான் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க. நீங்க இன்னும் 2 பிளேயர் எடுத்தாகணும் கட்டாயமா. பிகேஆர் குரூப்ஸ், பிஆர்கே குரூப்ஸ் 8,100 பேலன்ஸ். ஸோ இன்னும் நீங்கள் பிளேயர் 2 பிளேயர் கண்டிப்பாக எடுக்கணும். ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ் 13,000 பேலன்ஸ் இருக்கு. 17 பிளேயர்ஸ் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க. ஒருத்தர் கண்டிப்பாக நீங்கள் எடுத்தாகணும். ரைசிங் ஸ்டார்ஸ் உங்களுடைய பேலன்ஸ் 9,500. இன்னும் 3 பிளேயர் கண்டிப்பாக எடுத்தாகணும். அண்ட் லாஸ்ட் பட் நாட் லீஸ்ட் யமஹா எஸ்கேவிஎம் 8,800 பேலன்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ 17 பிளேயர்ஸ் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க. இன்னும் ஒருத்தர் மஸ்டாக எடுத்தாகணும். ஓகே, வி வில் மூவ் டு நெக்ஸ்ட் பிளேயர். பிளேயர் ஐடி 179 யாஷர் அரஃபத். Yasser Arafat, all-rounder, lefty, right-hand medium pace. So, yes, Ara Kings open the base. 500, 600 Jallikattu, 700 Ara, 800 Jallikattu, 900 Ara, 10,000 Jallikattu, 1100 Ara, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, 1,600, 1,700, 1,800, 1,900, 2K, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, 3,000, 3.2, 3.4, 3.6. 3.6 as of now Jallikattu Sports 3,600. 3.8 Ara Kings again. 4,000 Jallikattu Sports for the player Yasser Arafat. 4,000 as of now. Ara Kings, you want to continue? Ara Kings, you want to continue? No? Okay, Rising Stars joins the race. 4.2. 4.4 Jallikattu Sports. 4.6 Rising Stars. 4.8 Jallikattu. 5,000 Rising Stars. 5,500 Jallikattu. One more player joins the race. 5,000 ku. 5,500, 6,000 TN Rising Stars. 6,500 Jallikattu Stars. 7,000 TN Rising Stars. 7,500 Jallikattu Sports. Okay. 7,500 as of now for the player. Jallikattu Sports. Okay. Anyone wants to compete with them? Going once, going twice. யாருக்கு அவ்வளோ பெரிய அமௌண்ட் இல்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். One last time I'm asking for the player. Yasser Arafat, 7,500 rupees for the team. Jallikattu Sports. The player sold. Player ID 181. The player name is Vigneshwaran. 22 years of age. The player name is Vigneshwaran. All-rounder, right-hand spinner. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? The player, Vigneshwaran. On the count of 5. Any other franchisee? Yes, Yamaha open the bid. 500. Power hitters, you want to compete? No? 500 Yamaha. Any other franchise you want to compete? I'm going once with Yamaha. Going twice. The player Vigneshwaran on the Yamaha's hands. One last time I'm asking to all the franchisees, the player Vigneshwaran, the player sold to Yamaha SKVM Price Special. Thank you. Player ID 47, Pawan Kumar. Pawan. Yes. Ara Kings open the bid. Best price. Yamaha wants to compete 600. 700 Ara. 700. 800 Royal Warriors. 900 Ara Kings. 900. 1,000 Royal Warriors. 1,000 Royal Warriors. Pawan Kumar. இங்க இருக்காரா? அண்ணன் தானா அது? இதுல வேற மாதிரி இருக்காரு. Okay. 1,000 Royal Warriors as of now. Going with once. Going with twice. One last time. Okay, the player sold to Royal Warriors. Congratulations. Player ID 20. Player name is AKS Kamaraj. யாரு? அண்ணன் தாங்க. ஓகே, என்ன எல்லாரும் தூக்குறீங்க? ஓகே, ஆரா கிங்ஸ் ஓபன் தி பிட். Yamaha wants to join. 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. என்ன நீ தூக்கவே இல்ல? அவர் வேணாமா? ஓகே, 1,000 as of now. ஆரா கிங்ஸ் 1,100 Royal Warriors. 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500. 1,500 as of now. Going once, going twice. Sold to Royal Warriors. Congratulations. Player ID 174. The player name is Arun Kumar B. Arun Kumar B. Yes. Who wants to open the bid for the player Arun Kumar? Anyone wants to open the bid for the player Arun Kumar? 49 matches on half century. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player Arun Kumar? Any franchisee? On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time I'm asking to all the franchisees, anyone wants to open the bid for the player Arun Kumar? So the player remains unsold. Player ID 227. The player name is Anand. 227. The player name is Anand. Yes. நம்மளா? அதான் இன்னும் ஒருத்தர் தான் மிச்சம் இருக்காரு. அது அவர் தானா? ஓகே. ஓகே, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 200. Okay. I'm going with once, twice, and thrice. Royal Warriors. 1,200 for Royal Warriors. Player ID 44. The player name is Saravanan. Player ID 44, 44. The player name is Saravanan. ஸ்ரீலங்கா பேர் மாதிரி இருக்காரு. எஸ் 238 மேட்ச் ஆடி இருக்காரு. பெஸ்ட் 7 for 17, 252 wickets. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? Looks great fitness he have. Right hand fast bowler. Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? Anyone? Base price? Anyone? Anyone wants to open the bid for the player? Yes, power hitters open the bid. Base price 500. 600 Yamaha. 600 Yamaha. 700 power hitters. 800 Yamaha. 800 as of now. Okay. I think good choice Yamaha. Going once. Going twice. One last time to all the franchisee. To all the franchisee, the player Saravanan 900 Rising Stars. Going once. Going twice. One last time 900 for the player Rising Star. One last time. Anyone wants to compete? And the player sold to Rising Stars. Congratulations. Player ID 194. The player name is Anandraj. Yes, the player Anandraj. Anyone wants to bid the player? Yes, power hitters opens the bid. 600. Ara. 700 power hitters. 700 power hitters. 800 Ara. 900 power hitters. 1000 Ara. Anyone wants to compete with Ara? Ara Kings currently having the player 1100 Yamaha SKBM. 1100. Ara having 5,200 balance in their purse. And Yamaha having 8,300 in the purse. 1,200 Yamaha. Sorry, Ara. 1,300 Yamaha. 1,400 Ara. 1,500 Yamaha. 1,600. 1,700. 1,700 Yamaha SKBM as of now. 1,800 Ara Kings. 1,900 Yamaha. 1,900. 1,900. I'm going once. Any idea? Ara Kings. Going twice. One last time. Ara Kings. Anyone wants to compete for the player? Current bid 1,900 for the team. Yamaha SKBM. One last time. So the player sold to Yamaha SKBM. Congratulations. Player ID 235. 235. The player name is Chinraj. Chinraj. 173 matches. 29 half centuries. PBRK. Open the bids. 500 base price. Anyone wants to compete? Yes, Rising Star 600. 700 PRK. 800 Racing. 900 PRK. 1,000 Rising Stars. 1,100 PRK. Okay. 1,100 PRK as of now. Any other wants to join the race? Any other franchisee wants to compete with them? Yes, 1,200 power hitters. 1,200. 1,200 power hitters. PRK having 8,000 balance in their purse. They need to pick two players. Yes, as of now, 1,200 power hitters. Anyone wants to join? I am going once for the player. Chinraj going twice. One last time I'm asking. So the player Chinraj 1,300 Yamaha. 1,300 Yamaha. Going once. 1300 Yamaha. Going twice. Power hitters, you want a time? 1400. Power hitters. Power hitters 1400 going once. Yamaha, any idea? 1400 going twice. One last time I'm asking for the player. Chinraj, 1400 power hitters. The player 1500 Yamaha SKVM. Going once, going twice, and the player sold to Yamaha SKVM. Congratulations. The last player from this bowl, player ID 231, the name is Vinith. Player name is Vinith, 94 matches. Yes, PRK, open the price, base price, 500. PRK, open the bet. Base price 500. Anyone wants to compete? Going once with PRK. Going twice. One last time for the player. One last time for the player Vinith. And the player sold to PRK Groups. Congratulations. Kindly hold for a minute. எஸ்கேவிஎம் கொஞ்சம் எங்கே இருந்தாலும் சீக்கிரமாக வாங்க. அதே மாதிரி ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ் அண்ட் டிஎன் ரைசிங் ஸ்டார்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் எல்லோரும் வந்துட்டிங்கன்னா நம்ம வேகமாக முடிச்சிடலாம். ஸோ கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமாக வந்துடுங்க ப்ளீஸ். அண்ணா உங்களுக்கு ஃபோன் வந்துச்சு. பாய் எனக்கு இந்த ரிமைனிங் பிளேயர்ஸ் அன்சோல்டு பிளேயர்ஸ்லாம் வர மாட்டேங்குது பாய். டச் பண்ணா உள்ளே போக மாட்டேங்குது. எனக்கு வேற மாதிரி கட்டுது, இவருக்கு வேற மாதிரி கட்டுது. ரிமைனிங் ஓனர்ஸ் பிளேயர்ஸ் ப்ளீஸ் கொஞ்சம் வந்துருங்க. ஒரு நிமிஷம். ரிமைனிங் டீம், ரிமைனிங் பிளேயர்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமா வந்து செட்டில் டவுன் ஆகுங்க ப்ளீஸ். பாதி டீம் இங்க இருக்காங்க, 2-3 டீம் மட்டும் இல்ல. அதனால கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமா எல்லாரும் வந்துட்டீங்கன்னா நல்லா இருக்கும். யமஹா எஸ்கேவிஎம் யாராவது 1-2 பேர் வந்துட்டீங்கன்னா கூட போதும். எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணிட்டு ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிருவோம். மற்ற டீம் எல்லாரும் இருக்காங்க. யமஹா எஸ்கேவிஎம் கொஞ்சம் வந்துட்டீங்கன்னா ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாம். யமஹா எஸ்கேவிஎம் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா வந்தீங்கன்னா ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாம். ஓகே, யார் யாருக்கு ஸ்குவாட் சைஸ்ல எவ்வளவு பிளேயர்ஸ் ரிமைனிங்னு பார்த்துக்கோங்க. அதே மாதிரி உங்களோட பேலன்ஸ் என்ன அப்படின்றதையும் பார்த்துக்கோங்க. ஸ்குவாட் சைஸ்ல இன்னும் நீங்க மஸ்டா எவ்வளவு பேர் எடுக்கணும்னு பார்த்துக்கோங்க. ஐ திங்க் எல்லாருமே 18 பேர் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ மேக்ஸிமம் ஸ்குவாட் சைஸ் வந்து 22 அப்படின்றனால நீங்க 18 to 22 பிட்வீன்ல எவ்வளவு வேணா எடுத்துக்கலாம், இல்ல 22 எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஸோ அது உங்களுடைய விஷயம் பொறுத்தது, உங்களுடைய பர்ஸ் வேல்யூட பேலன்ஸை பொறுத்தது. ஓகேவா? ஸோ வந்து எவ்வளோ நீங்க பிளேயர்ஸ் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க, உங்களுடைய ரிமைனிங் பர்ஸ் வேல்யூ வந்து கொஞ்சம் எல்லாரும் பார்த்து வச்சுக்கோங்க. ஸோ இதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்ண போறோம் அப்படின்னா, இருக்கக்கூடிய அன்சோல்டு பிளேயர்ஸ், ரிமைனிங் பிளேயர்ஸ் எல்லாரையுமே வந்து ரிமைனிங் பிளேயர்ஸ் எல்லாரையும் வந்து கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா ஷோ பண்ணிடுவோம். ஸோ இதுல யாருக்கு அந்த பிளேயர் வேணும் அப்படின்னா நீங்க கொஞ்சம் ஹோல்டு பண்ணுங்க, கை தூக்குங்க, எங்களுக்கு இந்த பிளேயர் வேணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. அதே பிளேயர் வேற யாருக்காவது தேவைப்பட்டுச்சுன்னா அந்த 2 பிரான்ச்சைசிக்கு மட்டும் பிட்டிங் போகும். ஓகேவா? ஸோ இது வந்து ஆல்ரெடி கொடுத்த மாதிரி டைம் ஸ்பேன் கொடுக்க முடியாது, கொஞ்சம் வேகமா போகும், ஃபாஸ்டா போகும். உங்களுக்கு தேவைப்படுற பிளேயர் இருந்தாங்க அப்படின்னா நீங்க கையை தூக்குனா போதும். ஓகேவா? கிளியர்? கிளியர் இருக்குண்ணே, வந்துருச்சு, எனக்கு வந்துருச்சு. ரெடியா தாரிக் ப்ரோ? ரெடியா? ஓகே. பிளேயர் ஐடி 4 சதீஷ்குமார். பிளேயர் ஐடி 4 சதீஷ்குமார். ஓகே ஓகே. Yamaha SKVM wants this player. யாருக்காவது இந்த பிளேயர் வேணும்னா நீங்க கம்பீட் பண்ணலாம். பேஸ் பிரைஸ் 500. சதீஷ் குமார். Going once, going twice, and the player sold to Yamaha SKVM. Congratulations. Player number 5, Anthony Arogya Selvam. Anthony Arogya Selvam. யாருக்காவது வேணுமா? Anyone? Yes, Rising Stars. They want this player. யாராவது கம்பீட் பண்றீங்களா? யாராவது கம்பீட் பண்றீங்களா இந்த பிளேயருக்கு? ரைசிங் ஸ்டார் கூட. So going once, going twice, sold to Rising Stars. Congratulations. Player ID 6, Aravind. யாருக்காவது வேணுமா? அரவிந்த் பிளேயர் ஐடி. எஸ், ரைசிங் ஸ்டார்ஸ் வாண்ட் த பிளேயர். எஸ், அவங்களுக்கும் வேணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, இவங்களுக்கும் வேணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ 600 ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ், 700, 800 ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ், 900, 1000 ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ், 1000 ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ், 1100 ரைசிங் ஸ்டார்ஸ், 1100 ரைசிங் ஸ்டார்ஸ், 1200 ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ், 1200 ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ். ஓகே, ரைசிங் ஸ்டார்ஸ் டோன்ட் வாண்ட் டு கண்டினியூ. ஆரா கிங்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு வேணுமா? 1200 இப்போதைக்கு. Okay, don't want that. Okay, the players going once, going twice, and the player 1300 Rising Stars, 1300, 1400, 1500 Rising Stars, 1500, 1500, 1600 Royal Warriors, 1700, 1800 Royal Warriors, 1800 as of now Royal Warriors, 1900 TN Rising Stars, 1900, 2000 for the player Aravind. Going with once, Ara Kings 2000. Going twice, and the player sold to Royal Warriors. Congratulations. Kumar A, ID 10. Player number 10, Kumar A. Anyone wants his player? Yes, PRK wants his player. Any other wants his player? I'm going with once PRK, going with twice, and the player sold to PRK. Congratulations. Player ID 14, Vignesh. Player ID 14, Vignesh. Anyone wants to be the player? Anyone? Anyone wants to be the player? And the player remains unsold. Player ID 18, Ruben. Anyone wants the player? Yes, Power Hitters wants the player. Base price 500. Anyone compete this player? யாராவது கம்பீட் பண்றீங்களா அந்த பிளேயர் ரூபனுக்கு? I am going with once Power Hitters, twice, and the player sold to Power Hitters. ID number 19, Praveen Kumar G. ID number 19, 19, player Praveen Kumar G. Anyone wants his player? யாராவது பிட் பண்றீங்களா அவருக்கு? Anyone? And the player remains unsold. Player ID 25, Pariballal. Player ID 25, Pariballal. Anyone wants this player? Yes, Power Hitters wants this player. Base price 500. Anyone wants to compete? யாராவது? Anyone? Going once, going twice, and the player sold to Power Hitters. Player number 27, Fahad. Player number 27, Fahad. Anyone wants his player? Yes, ISK wants his player for the base price 500. Anyone compete? Anyone compete? Going once, going twice, and the player sold Indian Super Kings. Congratulations. Player ID 29, Ilambaridi. Player number 29, Ilambaridi. Anyone wants his player? Anyone? Anyone? And the player remains unsold. Player number 30, Krishna Kumar. Anyone wants his player? Krishna Kumar? Anyone? Anyone? And the player remains PRK unsold. ID 31, Satish. Player ID 31, Satish. Anyone wants his player? Yes, Power Hitters wants his player for the base price 500. Anyone compete? going once, going twice, and the player sold to power hitters. Congratulations. 32, Parasuraman. Yes. Anyone wants to continue? Anyone wants to bet? Yes. Ara Kings opens the bet. Best price 500. Anyone wants to compete? No one wants to compete. And the player sold to Ara Kings. 34, Sheikh Arif. 34, Sheikh Arif. Yes. Anyone wants to be the player? Anyone? Anyone? And the player remains unsold. Player number 40, Kandasamy. Kandasamy. Anyone wants to compete? Anyone wants to bid? And the player remains unsold. Number 41, Periyasamy. Number 41, Periyasamy. Anyone? Anyone for Periyasamy? Anyone? And the player remains unsold. 46, Raja. Sorry, 45, 45, 45. 45, Raja. Anyone? Anyone wants to bid for Raja? Anyone? And the player remain unsold. 46, Prakash. The player remain unsold. 46, Prakash. Anyone wants to bid Prakash? Anyone wants to bid? And the player remains unsold. Player number 49, Sheikh Moideen. Sheikh Moideen. Anyone wants to bet? Sheikh Moideen. And the player remains unsold. Murthy, 53. Number 53, Murthy. Anyone wants to bet? Player number 53, Murthy. Yes, PRK opens the bet. Best price 500. Going once, going twice. Last time, sold to PRK. Player number 56, Sayyid Ubaid. Player number 56, Sayyid Ubaid. Yes. Anyone wants to bet? And the player remains unsold. Player number 58, Nedunjalian. Player number 58, Nedunjalian. Anyone wants to bet? And the player remains unsold. Player number 60. Player number 60. Shaktivel. Yes. Royal Warriors opens the bid 500 base price. Going once. Anyone want to compete? Going twice. And the player sold to Royal Warriors. Congratulations. 62, Ayyappan. Anyone? Anyone interested? The player remains unsold. 68, Ram. Anyone for Ram? The player remains unsold. 75, INR. Sorry, 74. INR. Yes. Indian Super Kings opens the bet. 500 base price. Going once. Going twice. And sold to ISK. Player number 75, Manogaran. 75, Manogaran. Anyone wants to bet? Manogaran. Manogaran. And the player remains unsold. 77, INR. Anyone wants INR? And the player remains unsold. 79, Arshad. 79, Arshad. Anyone? Unsold. 81, Venkatesh. Yes, ISK. 500 opening price. Any competition? Going once, going twice, and sold to ISK. 82, Madhi Alagan. Sold this player to ISK. 82, Madhi Alagan. Anyone wants to bet Madhi Alagan? And the player remains unsold. 91, Ramesh. Ramesh. Anyone? And the player remains unsold. 94, Robin. 94, Robin. And the player remains unsold. 95, Vijay. 95, Vijay. Anyone wants to bet? Vijay. Vijay. And the player remains unsold. 97, Santosh Kumar. Santosh Kumar. Anyone? And the player remains unsold. Number 100, Vignesh. Vignesh. And the player remains unsold. 107, Sayyid Sufyan. Sayyid Sufyan. 107. And the player remains unsold. 108, Silva. Anyone? And the player unsold. 111, Ilangelian. 111. Sorry, Ilandirayan. Anyone for Ilandirayan? And the player unsold. 114, Gokul. 114, Gokul. Anyone? And the player unsold. 116, Manoj. Yes, Rising Stars open the bid, 500 base price. Anyone wants to compete for the player? Manoj, going once, going twice, and sold to Rising Stars. Congratulations. 117, 117, Dharani. No one, and the player remains unsold. 123, Madesh. Anyone? and the player unsold. 124 Jayasuriya. 124 Jayasuriya. No one. So the player remains unsold. 127 Ashwin. Dr. Ashwin. Anyone? Anyone? Yes. 4 hitters open the bid for the base price 500. Anyone wants to compete? No one. Going once, going twice, and sold to power hitters. Player ID 131 Rafiq. 131 Rafiq. No one. And the player unsold. 139. 139 Sasi Kumar. Yes. PRK Groups opens the bid 500 base price. No one competes. And going with once, twice, sold to PRK Groups. 140 CB Chakravarti. CB Chakravarti 140. Anyone? No one. And the player remains unsold. 142 Kabilan. 142 Kabilan. Last 30 players. Kadaisi 30 players. Kabilan. Anyone? No one. The player remains unsold. 144 Annamalai. Anyone wants Annamalai? 144 and the player remains unsold. 148 Marudu. 148 Marudu. Anyone? So the player remains unsold. 149 Arivu. 149 Arivu. No one. So the player remain unsold. 151 Venkatesh. Anyone? Anyone? SPRK opens the bid 500 for the player Venkatesh. Anyone wants to compete? Going with once, twice, and sold to PRK Groups. Player ID 152 152 Mariadas. Mariadas. No one. And the player remains unsold. 155 Naveen Kumar. And the player remains unsold. 160 Pratap. Sorry. 156 156 Pratap. No one. The player remains. Ara Kings wants to bet 500 base price. Going with once, anyone compete? Going with twice, and the player sold to Ara Kings. Congratulations. 160 Gokul. Thiruvan. No one. And the player unsold. 168 Dayanidhi. Dayanidhi Maran. Bowler. Anyone? And the player remains unsold. 169 Abu. Last 20 players. No one. And the player unsold. 170 Arun. Anyone? No one. So the player remains unsold. 175 Arun. No one. So the player unsold. 182 Bharat. Wicket keeping batsman Bharat. Yes, power hitter opened the bid. 500 base price. Anyone wants to compete? No one. And the player sold to power hitters. Congratulations. Player number 185 Asfaq. 185 Sirvan Asfaq. And the player remains unsold. 190 190 Rajashekar. Yes, power hitters. Rajashekar, anyone wants to compete? No one wants to compete. And the player sold to power hitters. Congratulations. Player ID 198 Ramesh. Ramesh. 198. Anyone? Anyone? And the player remains unsold. என்னாச்சு கை தூக்குனீங்களே ஓகே ஓகே 200 புருஷோத்தமன். Yes, ISK opens the bid. Base price for Purushothaman 500. Anyone wants to compete? No one. And the player sold to Indian Super Kings. Congratulations. 203 Thirumalai Selvan. Okay. Yamaha SKBM open the bid. 500 base price. Anyone wants to compete? Anyone? No one? ரைசிங் ஸ்டார்ஸ் என்னமோ சொல்றாங்கண்ணே 600 இன்னும் 700 800 900 for the player Thirumalai Vasan. And the player sold to Yamaha. 208 Prabhu. 208 Prabhu. Yes, Yamaha wants to open the bid. Base price 500. No one wants to compete. Actually, Yamaha உங்களுடைய ஸ்குவாட் சைஸ் முடிஞ்சிச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். 20 என்ன ஓகே. ஸோ Yamaha அவங்களுடைய ஸ்குவாட் சைஸ் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. ஸோ யாரும் இதுக்கப்புறம் Yamaha பிட் பண்ண முடியாது. இந்தியன் சூப்பர் கிங்ஸ் உங்களுடைய ஸ்குவாட் சைஸும் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. ஸோ இனிமேல் நீங்களும் பிட் பண்ண முடியாது. ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. பவர் ஹிட்டர்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. ஓகே, ராயல் வாரியர்ஸ் அவங்களுக்கு முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. Yamaha உங்களுக்கு முடிஞ்சிச்சு. ஸோ எடுத்தாங்கன்னா டிஎன் ரைசிங் ஸ்டார்ஸ் நீங்கள் எடுக்கலாம். இன்னும் 4 பிளேயர் எடுக்கலாம். 7600 பர்ஸ் இருக்கு. அண்ட் பிஆர்கே இன்னும் ஒரு பிளேயர் எடுக்கலாம். உங்ககிட்டயுமே வந்து 5600 பர்ஸ் இருக்கு. அண்ட் ஆரா கிங்ஸ் நீங்கள் ஒரு பிளேயர் எடுக்கலாம். 4200 பர்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஓகே தென் பிரபு 208 நம்பர் 208 பிரபு 208. 208. Yes, Prabhu. Anyone wants Prabhu? No one? Okay, the player remain unsold. Last 10 players. 210. Dileepan. 210. ஆஹா, என்னாச்சு ப்ரோ? S210, Dileepan. Anyone? And the player remains unsold. 211, Prakash. 211. The team Ara Kings wants this player for the base price 500. Anyone wants to compete? No one? And the player sold to Ara Kings. Congratulations. 214, Sami Durai. 214. Anyone wants to compete? And the player remains unsold. 215, Manigandan. 215, Manigandan. Yes, 215, Manigandan. Anyone? And the player remains unsold. 221, Arumugam. Anyone wants to bid? And the player remains unsold. 222, Prajit. Srivan. Yes, PRK opens the bid for the youngster. And the base price 500. Anyone wants to compete? No one. And the player sold to PRK. Thank you. 225, Bhuvanachandran. TN, உங்ககிட்ட மட்டும் தான் ஸ்குவாட் இருக்கு. மற்ற எல்லாருக்குமே ஸ்குவாட் செஸ் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. நீங்க 4 பேர் எடுக்கலாம் நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே, இது நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃபினிஷ் பண்ணுங்க. 225, Bhuvanachandran remains unsold. 229, Pasupati. Yes, opening the bid 500 and the player sold to TN Races. Adil, 232. And the player remains unsold. 233, Bala Manigandan. Yes, TN Rising Stars. And the player sold to TN Rising Stars. 209. 209. Praveen sold to TN Rising Stars for the base price 500. And 230, 230, player Satish Kumar sold to TN Rising Stars. So each and every franchisee, they are filled at SWAT size 22. Thank you so much for the valuable cooperation. Thank you so much for the title sponsor JPR Traders. Thank you so much for the entire committee. Thank you so much for all the owners. Thank you so much each and everyone in this committee. And யாரெல்லாம் இதுக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணாங்களோ, யாரெல்லாம் இந்த KPL சீசன் 1 TN15க்கு மட்டும் நடக்கிற இந்த டோர்னமெண்ட் நடக்கிறதுக்கு எல்லா விதத்திலையும் உதவிகரமா இருந்தாங்களோ எல்லாருக்குமே ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நன்றி. ஸோ ஒரு டீமா அவங்களுடைய ஸ்குவாடை வந்து டிஸ்பிளே பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ பார்த்து போட்டோ எடுத்து வச்சுக்கோங்க. ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். That's all for the auction today. This is Ria signing off. Thank you. 1 minute. ஒரே ஒரு மியூச்சுவல் கன்சர்ன் இடையில வந்து ஒரே ஒரு பிளேயருக்கு மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் மிஸ்டேக் ஆயிடுச்சு. அது வந்து என்ன ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னா பவர் ஹிட்டர்ஸ் வந்து ஸோ அவங்க ஒரு பிளேயரை வந்து அவங்க தான் லாஸ்ட்டாக ப்ரைஸ் கேட்டதாக நினச்சாங்க. பட் அன்ஃபார்ச்சுனேட்லி அது ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் வந்து ஓன் பண்ணிட்டாங்க அந்த பிளேயரை. அது அவங்க தான் பிட்டிங்கில் இருக்கும்னு நினச்சிட்டு விட்டுறதா அவங்க சொல்கிறாங்க. ஸோ மியூச்சுவல் கன்சர்ன் இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா அந்த பிளேயரை நீங்கள் கொடுத்துட்டு அதுக்கு பதிலாக அவங்க தர பிளேயரை நீங்கள் ஸ்விட்ச் பண்ணிக்கலாம். நீங்கள் உங்கள் டீமுக்குள்ளே டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிட்டு என்ன டிசிஷனாக இருந்தாலும் ஓகே தான். மியூச்சுவல் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் தான் அது. ஒரே ஒரு பிளேயருக்கு மட்டும், இது வேறு எந்த டீமுக்கும் கிடையாது, வேறு எந்த ஆப்ஷனுக்கும் கிடையாது. அந்த சுச்சுவேஷன்னால அவங்க ரெக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க. அந்த ரெக்வஸ்ட்டை நீங்கள் பரிசீலனை பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னா மியூச்சுவலாக நீங்கள் ஒரு பிளேயர் கொடுத்துட்டு அவங்கள்ட்ட ஒரு பிளேயர் வாங்கிக்கலாம். அதை ஒன்று மட்டும் கன்சிடர் பண்ணுங்க, இல்லைனாலும் ஓகே தான். ஸோ ஜல்லிக்கட்டு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணி கன்சர்ன் பண்ணி நீங்கள் என்னென்னு முடிவு சொல்லிக்கோங்க. அண்ட் ஹோப் யூ ஆல் thoroughly enjoyed this auction. ஸோ இனிமேல் வரக்கூடிய கள்ளக்குறிச்சி சைடோ திருவண்ணாமலை சைடோ ஆக்ஷன்ஸ்க்கு எங்கள் டீமை ஹையர் பண்ணுங்கள். கண்டிப்பாக குவாலிட்டியான ஸ்ட்ரீமிங்ஸ் எவ்வளோ கேமராவாக இருந்தாலும் எங்களால் பண்ணி கொடுக்க முடியும். மேட்சுமே நல்லா பண்ணி கொடுக்க முடியும். கமெண்ட்ரியிலேருந்து இந்த ஆக்ஷன்லேருந்து எல்லாமே பக்காவாக பண்ணி கொடுப்போம். ஸோ கான்டாக்ட் உள்ளூர் கிரிக்கெட், கான்டாக்ட் DAS தமிழ்நாடு. தேங்க்யூ.